morning, guys.
Good morning, teacher.
How are you today?
We are fine, thank you, and you.
Thank you, Salam. Okay, guys. As you know, in previous weeks, we have finished a big chapter, right? Trigonometry. Okay. And nearly 60 formulas we have learned. Let's remember these formulas. Previous chapter, first formula, there was 32 formulas. Name was reduction formulas. Very good. There was 32 formulas, reduction. And second one, after reduction formula, there was some difference of angles. Alpha was good, so there was 8 formulas. Okay? And after some difference of double angle and half angle formulas. Very good. So, sum to product and last formula is product to sum. Okay. And now, today we will begin a new chapter, very interesting chapter. And according to this chapter, I want to divide you into 3 groups. Come and choose one subject from this bag, and according to these elements, you will divide into groups. Come and take. First. So, there is dices, numbers, and also
Coins.
coins. Okay. First drop. Sağ ol. Biraz sağ ol. Ama biz negotiate geleceksin. Tingle. You tingle. You should be stingy right in that. As for now. You do it, yeah? You should? You should do it, huh? Ne Zikr, JT'den gelseniz al, TC'den gelseniz. O Mioş listingi satılıp koydum ama onun manası kendi. Ya aklında ne var? Yerimizin 7 tane bası var, ha? Özellikle onun listingi yerinden olduğunu var mı? Tamam, işte 7 tane var JT satılıp olur. O da bir şey ne olur? Okay. Next, you have take this first row dices, second row will be coins, and third row will be numbers. Change your place. Coins in second row, numbers in third, and dices in first. I want to play, one of you play game. If you win, everyone gains a chocolate from me. Okay? I choose. And boom. Okay. Good. So again, finish up. There are 3 books. Okay? 3 books. One of them is chocolate and 2 of them is empty. Okay, choose one of them. If you find the chocolate, you and your friends gain from me a chocolate. By 1 chocolate. Okay, guys. What is the chance of finding the chocolate of this one?
33.33.
1 and 3. Very good. 1 over 3. Choose. Anyone. Okay. There was a problem like this. You choose it the first box. If I open the second one and there is empty, would you change your choice or stay? No. Okay. Guys.
I think it's better to stay because when there's 3 boxes and you choose one, but the other one is revealed as empty, the chance increases to 66%.
Very good.
Stay with choice.
Every time when for example, I open the empty box, if you change your choice, the chance of the finding the chocolate increases, double. Okay? As the last of the lesson, I will explain you for this one, and so you find the chocolate. Take by one chocolate. Okay. Let's continue our lesson. So, our theme is subject. Today's subject. What is today's subject? Algebra. Topic. Probability theory. Very good. Probability theory. In this lesson, you will understand fundamental laws of probability, and you will solve the problems according to several events. Okay? This is the aim of this lesson. Okay. What does mean sample space? For example, sample space of coin is 2, because there's 2 sides, head and tail. Okay. Sample space for die is 6, from the 1 till the 6. Okay. This is sample space. Number of possible variants. Okay, for example, when we toss the coin twice, the sample space will be 4, 2 times 2. Okay, which one is head and head or tail or head and tail. There is 4 variants. And when we roll 2 dice together, there will be 36. Because in first term, we have learned combinatorial elements, multiplication method. There were 36 variants. There is all the variants. First die and second die. Okay. So what is the fundamental formula of probability? So the total number of possible outcomes, that is we call sample space, or is n, and the number of favorable outcomes. Favorable outcomes, it means that we need to find, да? Которые нужные нам количество. Да. So the formula of fundamental probability is PA over A events is M over N. Let's remember. And the rules of probability is, again, probability is can be negative number and not bigger than 1. Because in percent they are till the 0% to the 100%. Just by not or we count the sample space of A is always equal to 1. Это что называется истинный случай, да, на 100%. Еще two exclusive elements, которые не соответствуют друг другу. Это probability of A and B, the sum of their events, and complementary rule. There are 2 opposite events. For example, getting of if, for example, мы сам find the chocolate. Да? Chance of finding chocolate is 1 over 3. Chance of not finding chocolate is 2 over 3. So the sum of them is equal to always equal to 1. Sometimes you may use this method to find the events of A, because they are really much easier. Okay, let's solve some examples 3 times. For example, a coin tossed 3 times. What is the probability of obtaining at least 2 tails? If we toss the coin 3 times, what will be the sample space? 8. Because sample space is n is equal to 2 times 2 times 2. There will be 8. So there are head, and head, and tail, tail, and head, tail, head, and head. And so there is 4. So head, tail, and tail, head, and tail, and head, and last one All of them is failed. So there is 8 possible outcomes. So we should define at least 2 tails. What does it mean? At least 2 tails. Как минимум 2 tails, да? Это означает, что there can be 3 tails or 2 tails. So let's check it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are unpassable outcomes. Huh? So there is 4. Favorable outcomes is 4. So probability of this event is equal to 4 is favorable outcomes and 8 is possible outcomes. So we cancel by 4. There will be 1/2. So if you toss the coin 3 times, the probability of getting at least 2 tails is equal to 50% or 1/2. It's right? You understand it?
Yes.
Okay. Second one. Second one. 3 dice are rolled together. What is the probability of obtaining a sum less than 5? Not equal to, stronger less. So there will be 4, 3, 2, and 1. 2 and 1 can be possible or not if we roll 3 dice together? No. At least which number? 3. Very good. Let's find the sample space. N. If we roll 3 dice together, the sample space will be 6 times 6 times 6. 6 cubed is 216. Very good. And let's do the sample space. So the 8 even should be equal to less than 5. Strong less. So there will be only, if the minimum value of when we roll 3 dice, there will be 3 and 4. How can we get to 3? If we did all of them gets 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 3. This is one possible even. Okay. How can we get the 4? With 3 dice. 1 plus 2. This is one outcome and 1 plus 2 plus 1. This is also the second. 2 plus 1 plus 1 is also will be 4. So there are 4 favorable outcomes that we need. So probability of this event is equal to A, that's less than 5, 4 over 216. If we cancel by 4, 1 over 54. Very good. You understand it? Okay. The next one. A number is drawn at random from the set 1, 2, 3 until the 15. Find the probability of drawing a number which is divisible by 2 or 4. Divisible by 2. Which numbers?
2, 4, 2.
Even numbers are. Они все вместе, опять черненькие. So divisible by 2, it means an even numbers. Divisible by 2. Here is the sample space is very easy to find. Huh? There are sample spaces 15. So n we know in game 15. Let's find the m. So divisible by 2 is all even numbers. So from the 1 until the 50, there are even numbers. So how much? 25 numbers. Very good. And divisible by 5. How many numbers? 10. And it is the, of course there are 10 numbers. but there is also even numbers that we here is numbers. So there should be subtract from 5. There was only 5 numbers because 10, 20, 30, and 40 and 50 are divisible by 5 and also divisible by 2. And we here check the even numbers. So there are completely how many? 30. Very good. M is equal to 30. 25 plus 5. So 30 numbers is divisible by 2 and also divisible by 5. So probability of this event is equal to 13 over 15. Cancel by 10? 3 over 5 or 0.6. Do you understand? Good. And now, exercise moving for the groups. Take the markers, work with groups, and now, for every group, there will open exercise for dice about the dice. And now, coins is here. Dice. Here is the exercises for 3 groups. For the dice, 2 dice are rolled together. What is the probability of obtaining the sum? There are 3 exercises. First of all, you should find A, getting the 12, and someone less than the 5, strongly less than, and which number is biggest probability. Okay? The second one, coins. A coin tossed 4 times. That's not so like this problem. But here is 4 times. Find the probability of getting all heads 4 times each head. And 2 tails, only 2 tails, and at least 1 tail. Is right? You understand the question? Okay. The third group, a number drawn at random from the set 1 to the 20. Probability of drawing numbers. First of all, you should find the probability of getting even number, and or second one, getting the prime number. Do you know what is the prime number? The numbers that divide by 1 and each other. That's the prime number. Divisible by 2 and 3. Time is gone. And for every each exercise, you will get the 6 points. If you find the sample space, you get the 1 point. If you find for all 3 types of exercise for variable events, you will get an extra 6 points. And if you find the probability, you also get the 2 points. So, in general, you get the 6 points. You have to help? Very good. Work with groups. I love it. Sample space is 16. Very good. You may also use the table from the second slide. You see? When 2 dice roll together. I show under the table. They will be much easier if you use this table. On first row, from 1 to 6. On radius also. So intersection of these numbers also will be the sum of these numbers. means that independent, right? Prime numbers. Which one is prime number? Prime numbers, we're gonna need which number? Two. Eight. Also, you may use also calculator. There are two cells, so only 4 of 2, any 2, there will be test. The combination of 2 from the 4. Right? So there is possible 6 times we can get the 2 cells. The using the combinatorial performance is very much easier. Okay guys, last 40 seconds. Last 30 seconds. Okay guys, time's up. Rise your markers. Okay, stop. Guys. Yes. Stop writing. And now, carefully. Assessment criteria. If you find the sample space, you get 1 point. If you find the even outcomes of 3 exercises, you get also 3 points. And also if you find the probability of 2 events, you get the 2 points. So generally, these groups, you will have the 6 points each one. Okay. First group, dices. Come and explain. Ask your solutions. Your first question will be 2 dice are rolled and getting off first of all. Go. Okay?
To get 12, our probability is
Sample space is
our sample space is 36.
very good. This is
Because
right.
we have 2 dice, we multiply 6 by 6,
Very good.
and probability of getting 12 is 1 out of 36
Because we get the 12 only
once.
once. Okay, 6 plus 6. Very good.
Yes, and B is to find the
Okay.
numbers on less than 5.
Less than 5. Strong and less. So there will be 2.
It's equal
3
to
and 4.
1 out of 6 because we have numbers like 2, 3, 4, 3, 4 and sorry, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4 and 4.
6 variable possibles, да?
Yes.
Very good.
And when we divide it to simple space, we have 1 over 6.
Very good. This is right.
Yeah, and C,
Last one.
C is to find the
Has the highest probability of occurring, да?
yes,
Наименьшая высокая вероятность какого числа попадет, да?
and it's number 7.
Наибольшая.
Number 7 because when we solve this, we find that there is a 6 sevens. Yes.
In the diagonal of this table. Very good.
Yes, and this number is bigger than others.
Okay, is it right, guys?
Yes.
Yes. Very good, guys. You have the 6 points for each one. Everyone. Okay, sit down. Very good. Okay, second group. Points. Come.
The question was about drawing these those 4 times. What is the probability of obtaining all heads?
Okay.
How is that? Firstly, we found what is the simple space of this. That is 2 root
2 times.
2 times 2
Times.
times 2 times 2. That's 4 times 2. 4 times multiplied 2 by 2. That's 16. It means that 16 possible events are able to occur in this moment. And having all head is 1 out of 16 because there's only one outcome when we toss coin 4 times and it all becomes like heads.
Yeah, very good.
And also the second one, how can we get 2 tails? What is the probability of it? We counted it by using the combination method. So when we toss coins 4 times, it means that we need to get 2 tails of it. It means 2 out of 4 is what we need. It means that in combination we get all the events and what we want. So it's 4 and 2 here. By the formula of combination, it's 4 factorial divided by 2 factorial and multiplied by, in brackets, 4 minus 2 factorial. That's 3 multiplied by 4 divided by 2. That is 6. It means 6 of 16 events are getting 2 tails. And also, see, the question was about at least getting 1 tail. That's 16 of 16 because only in one event we have all heads. And all the other have tails in it. We can also find that by combining the combination of getting 2 out of 4, 3 out of 4, getting 1 out of 4, and 4 out of 4 to the tails. And just subtract the one event when we have all the heads, that will give us 15 because only one event doesn't propose this point.
Very good. You use the complementary method, да? Обратный. Когда только 1/16, это у нас only, как все head, короче. И отнимаем от одного, выйдет 15 деленное число. Is it right? Very good, guys. You have the 6 points. Okay, second. Third group. Come. Okay, your question is number of steps from 1 to 23, and we randomly draw one number. Okay. First question is even number. Get the even number. What is the probability of getting even number?
It's 1 over 2 because there is a 20, it's like an n, and the even numbers is 10, that is divisible by 2, and we can understand that 10 over 20 is
1 over 2, because there is 10 numbers that are even, divisible by 2. Okay, very good. Second one. So, prime number. 1 minute. All you know is what is the prime number?
Yes.
Yes. You know. Tell me the properties of prime number. You don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. Prime numbers is the numbers that are divisible by 1 and itself. Которые делятся на себя и только на 1. Да? И это число начинается с двух. Окей.
Primal contain 8 numbers.
Ага.
They are start up
From
from 2, 3, 5, 11, 13, 17.
it is right, very good.
Then we divide by 8
By
by 20.
20. And
It's,
so
it's 2 divided by
very good. It's right. Last one.
Last one, find the count of numbers that are divisible by 2 and 3.
Uh-huh.
There is 30 numbers because divisible by 2 numbers is by 2 is 2, 4, 6, 8.
Even numbers, like uh-huh.
Yes, even numbers. There is 10 even numbers, and there is also 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and
This 3, 9, and 15, there are also odd numbers but divisible by 3.
the 6, 12, and 18 is also divisible by 2, and we shouldn't
Ah,
write
very
it
good,
here.
right.
And there will be 10 plus 3, it's 13.
13. 13 possible favorable outcomes. Okay, very good.
13 divided by
13 divided by 20. Very good. Is it right, guys?
Yes.
Very good. You get also 6 points. And all of you at this time gained the 6 points. And also, now, we will work with individual, with clickers, get your cards. And there will be 4 questions, each question by 1 point. If you answer all of the right, you get 10 points at the end of this lesson. If you answer the 3 of them, you will get the 9. If you 2 of them, you will get the 8, and 1 you will 7. If you don't answer any of them, you will get the 6 points. Is it right? Okay. Now we will begin. First question, you have the 1 minute. An urn contains 10 red marbles, 2 black marbles, and 3 yellow marbles. We want to take 1 marble from urn. What is the probability of getting, taking, or red marble? Have you answers? Okay. Raise your cards. Done. I'll do it. With it and yeah. All right. Okay. Only 7 of you are correct answered. So I got it, and Babylon, you are wrong. Okay. When there are sample space is 15. The favorable outcome is 10. So 10 over 15 is 2 over 3. Okay. Next one. A dice rolled. What is the probability of getting prime number? 1 dice only rolled. Okay. Raise your cards. Ready? Hold it. Prime number is that number is divisible by 1 and 2 itself. Ayda. Prime number is that number is divisible by 1 and itself. Huh? Right? молодец. So, Aida and Valver answered wrong, all of them are right. Okay, next. A coin tossed twice, what is the probability of obtaining at least one tail? If you toss coin twice, how many outcomes are there? You should find at least getting one tail. Okay. Yes. Okay. Also, Nusret and Valder, you are wrong. Because there are 4 possible variables and the opposite variable is 1 over 4. If you subtract from 1 over 4, there will be 3 over 4. The correct answer is B, 3 over 4. Okay, last one. Two dice are rolled, what is the probability of obtaining a sum of 6 or 10? This question is like, when two dice are rolled, we get in 6 or 10. You find this sample space is 36. It's easy. But what is the variable outcomes of this event? You have 2 minutes. Okay. Quickly, guys. Our answer, very good. But, not yet. Ya, sendiri faida mengenali anggota. Very good. It's fine. Mengenali anggota. Okay. Hey, you changed your answer. It's not right. You get the -1 point. Okay, right answer is 2 over 9. Because getting the 6 and getting the 10, when two guys roll, there are how many possible? 8 possible outcomes. Okay, so 8 over 36 is, when we cancel by 2, it is 2 over 9. Very good. Okay, and now, you know your marks. And from the first exercise you get the 6. And from this quickest, you get the 1 point only. Right? So, in this lesson you have the 7 points. Okay. Question is about geometry. Very interesting question. It's my opinion. Okay. If you tell me the right answer, and if you tell me the good idea to solve it, and I'll also give you a chocolate. Extra. Okay. There are square ABCD, and is a square by side length is equal to 4. A line segment EF and MN is divided square into equal 4 squares. So each square side will be 2 centimeters. And coin that radius equal to 1 is tossed on the plate of this square. What is the probability of coin is not touched these lines, MN and EF? Вот. Квадрат. Разделили на 4 одинаковых 4 квадрата, да? И уже бізге 2 сантиметр болатын кішкене квадрат. И радиус 1-ге тең болып тиімді осы квадратқа тастаған кезде, тастаймыз ба дейді. Нужно найти вероятность того, что 3, ну, монета, не пересекается с линиями вот этими. Какова вероятность? 1? 0? Why? Explain your answer.
If 0 is when we close the point directly into the square, it means because the radius is 1, the diameter will be 2, and if it is in the square, it will in a way touch EF. Or
No, there is empty space. Coin also can touch this part. Okay. Let's show me in the graph, for example. Well, we have the square. This side is equal to 4. That's right? And also the radius is equal to, for example, radius of the square circle is 1. So this coin we can touch in this part or this part like this, and also like this part. And the coin part touched in this part, center of the coin, and the coin is intersect with lines. So you should find the gating coin in these parts that not touch to the line. You understand the question?
1/2.
1/2, why?
If we,
Let's show me.
in my opinion, when we get the circle directly here, we divide the square by 2.
Diagonals. Center of this square, a little square, very good.
When we get this diagonal, it means that this triangle will be equal to this triangle, and there are 4 triangles that, if which when we toss the coin, the coin will not touch G, E, and H, F, but when we when it gets right in the center of the diagonal, it touches these lines. It means that there are 4 triangles in which we in the center lines in which the coin will not touch these lines. Also 4 triangles in which the center is in or touches the line of, it will touch G, E, and H, F lines also. But there are 4 equal, 8 equal triangles, and 4 are for not touching and 4 for
Your
touching.
idea is right, but you should not to write with triangles. You should write work with squares. But beginning of this idea is right. So I will give you a struggle. So idea of Imam Ali is right, but it seems like that. Imam Ali says that if we connect these points, we go to 2 equal triangles, and the center of this square is in the upper side, the dot and tangent. But the center of the square nearer to G, the lines are intersect. Okay? So you should divide this square. So square 4, and the center of
1/16.
when center of the square is inside of the square, the answer you can find. So this square is 1/4 times of smaller square. So answer is will be
1/16.
1/560.
1/4.
1/4. You understand? Okay.
Why we just can put the square to the circle? So radius is 2, and the area of this circle or square will be
No, this coin we can remove it because So we can find, we don't find the area of this square. We only will work with point.
No, I
Point
mean,
inside of this little square. That's right? Okay. Give me the feedback about this lesson. In scientific, this is graph of probability. They write one thing about this lesson and put this graph. If you understand all of them, put on the top of this graph and so on. Guys, and your homework is on page 216, exercise from 11 till the 14. Okay. If you write your feedbacks, you may put this whiteboard and you may go.
what's the homework?
On page
216.
216, problems 5.1, exercise from 11 to 14. Put here and you may go. Okay, guys.
Examine.
You can go, guys. Thank you guys for your feedback. Okay, you may go.